Hello everybody and welcome back to the Rockin Reaction Rollers. We're doing the second video tonight and we've switched it around from your guys' request, and I'm really sorry about that, to Tammy's Tubers, but I'm having some computer issues and some disagreements with some computers if you didn't watch the video, and so I'm not even sure what's going to happen this week. You know, this is my old computer and I'm hoping that it'll hold up long enough for me to get my new one here, because there's going to be a new one coming. There better be. But anyway, I'm not going to rant on about that one in this video. We're just going to play a song, and I thought I was going to do a Bangles song, but I actually like the original version of it, and of course I would, because it's actually a 1966 song, the original version, and I love the 60s. Now the Bangles come out with the cover of this song in 1987, and I like their version too, and they did better with the song, the Bangles did, but I went out and listened to Simon Garfunkel's version of it, and I have heard it before, but I just wanted to, you know, see which one I liked better, and of course I like the Simon and Garfunkel one better. I think it's just because it's got that 60s sound to it, and so instead of playing the Bangles, I'm going to play the Simon and Garfunkel version of it, because that's the one I like, and we're doing a Tammy's Two for Mondays. So anyway, we're just going to get right to the song.
So hard to please, but look around, leaves are brown, and the sky is a hazy shade of winter. In the Salvation Army band, down by the riverside, it's bound to be a better ride than what you got planned. Carry your cup in your hand and look around you. Leaves are brown now, and the sky is a hazy shade of winter. Hang on to your hopes, my friend. That's an easy thing to say, but if your hopes should pass away, simply pretend that you can build them again. Look around, the grass is high, the fields are ripe. It's the springtime of my life. Seasons change with the scenery, weaving time in a tapestry.
I'm going to stop this song for a minute because it's not very long, but I hope you agree with me that the Simon and Garfunkel is the better one. I couldn't play a video with it anyway because I got some problems that I got to try to fix. And also, you know, I kind of just need to give a heads up a little. I think just with the reminder, this song reminds me of just someone getting old and looking back at their life, or that's what I think kind of my reaction to the video is. And most of you know that I have a 95-year-old father that lives here, and he has dementia, and there's days that we, you know, deal with a lot with him, and then there's other days he can remember everything and everybody's birthday and everything backwards even, but he's kind of been having a little bit of a dementia episode this weekend too. So not only did I have a crazy Monday, I was up most of the night with him because he thinks that there's people here in the house that aren't here. So it's been pretty tough. So I just never know, you know, he's 95 years old, and, you know, if for some reason I'm not on the channel, I will let you guys know. But, you know, I just worry about him daily because he is, you know, he's a pretty old man. But that's kind of just what this song reminds me of too, just someone elderly that's looking back at their life and thinking about, you know, what they did with their life, if they did good or they did bad or whatever. And so that's just my kind of reaction to it. So again, we're going to get back, and I don't even know if I told the name of this song a while ago. We're doing the 1966 version of the song Hazy Shade of Winter by Simon and Garfunkel, which are the original singers. But I am going to talk about the Bangles at the end, about, you know, what they did with this song too, because I did another Bangles song, but I decided to do a 1966 tune. So we're just going to get back to it.
should stop and remember me at any convenient time. Funny how my memory skips while looking over manuscripts of unpublished rhyme. Drinking my vodka and lime, I look around, piece of ground now, and the sky is a hazy shade of winter. Look around, leaves are brown, there's a patch of snow on the ground. Look around, leaves are brown, there's a patch of snow on the ground. Look around, leaves are brown, there's a patch of snow on the ground.
Oh gosh. Almost didn't get it stopped in time. Anyway, I knew it was a short song, but I'm just going to say a few things because I was going to play the Bangles version of it, but I knew that there was another version because I knew this was an older song. And as I started reading about it, then I read that, you know, Paul Simon and Garfunkel had actually had the original version of it. So it says, as far as the Bangles recorded this song for the soundtrack to the 1987 movie called Less Than Zero, which was a film about rich LA yuppies struggling with drug addiction. Okay, and it says, this song was written by Paul Simon, originally recorded by Simon and Garfunkel for their 1966 album Bookends, and released as a single. It made number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100. The Bangles cover did much better, though, being one of the fun cases where a cover of the Simon, or one of the few cases where a cover of a Simon and Garfunkel song did better than the original. So, and if you, and there's, depending upon your age, you know, some of you may like the Bangles version of it better. I'm a little bit young for the Simon and Garfunkel version. I would have just been 4 years old when they came out with this song, but I remember it when I was young. I remember that's the original song, and that's the one that I like. I like the originals most usually, and so even if it takes me back in the 60s. Now, if it's before the 60s, no, not so much. I probably wouldn't know that. But this one I knew had that they weren't the original singers of it. But then it says, the song is a view of someone who is equating their life with the dissolution of winter and looking back on life, or at least a significant stage of life, the sort of thing you might do on your birthday. Oh God, what a bummer. Anymore, it's like, oh, I'm 61, how old am I? Yeah, I can see where you might think back. Like I said that day on my birthday, that you think back from your childhood, or I do that. So that's exactly what this is talking about. But I think the hazy shade of winter is kind of like the downside of things, is that's what you're dwelling on maybe. But I also thought it was appropriate for just our weather. I don't know, here it is the second week of October, going into the third week, and we're already having November temperatures here, and I ain't liking it. So anyway, we go from summer to winter and winter to summer anymore. It's like we don't hardly ever have a fall or spring, and fall is my favorite time of year, and I feel like I can't even get out in it because I'm too cold. So it needs to warm up about, it needs to be like early 70s, your low 70s, and then I'd be satisfied all year long. That'd be nice. So hopefully you're living in a nice warm place like Karen. But anyway, I know it has its downfalls too. So just hopefully we're all happy where we're at, and I'm hoping you're all happy that you're right here listening to rock and roll. Tune back in tomorrow night. I can't promise anything right now, guys, because I'm kind of in a little disagreement with over a computer situation. So I don't even know how long this one might last or what, but I'm hoping it'll hang on until we get some things figured out. So I can't, like I said, promise anything, but tomorrow night we'll hopefully be on to get your guys' request on. And let's see what else I need to say. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Consider becoming a member. Be sure to hit like underneath the video, and be sure to tell those people you love that you love them each and every day. And thanks to everybody out there that's become a subscriber and a member. And just thanks to all of you that watch, even the viewers, just join in with us. What else you got to do this winter? It's going to get cold. Like I said, it's already getting cold. So got nothing better to do than sit around and listen to some rock and roll with some old rock and rollers. So that's what we do here. So I'm going to shut up now and we're going to go. See you guys tomorrow night, hopefully, and peace out.